السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله وكفى وبه نستعين على حبيبنا المصطفى خاتم النبيين المرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. And we continue with our Seera of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam. Now Najash became interested when he heard all those messages you have mentioned have been mentioned in our books. How does your prophet know about those messengers? How does he know Moses? How does he know Abraham? How does he know Dawood? How does he know Jesus Christ? Tell me more about Jesus Christ as he has been spoken about in your books. When the emissaries from Mecca saw that the king was interested to understand the Muslims, they jumped in and told him, Mr. King, these guys are not good. These guys are blaspheming your gods. They are saying, you people, A, B, C, D, they are saying Jesus is not the Son of God. They are saying this and saying that and saying that. But the king seemed disinterested. He told them, relax. Let me hear what they have. But they are blaspheming Jesus. Relax, what is the problem? I'm the one who has told them to speak to us about Jesus Christ as he has been spoken about in the Holy Quran. And this is where Ja'far ibn Abi Talib moved forward and recited some of the verses of Surah Al-Maryam, early verses or the earlier verses of Surah Al-Maryam. And he recited, واذكر في الكتاب مريم إذ انتبذت من أهلها مكانا شرقيا فاتخذت من دونهم حجابا فأرسلنا إليها روحنا فتمثل لها بشرا سويا قالت إني أعوذ بالرحمن منك إن كنت تقيا قال إنما أنا رسول ربك لأهب لك غلاما زكيا قالت أن يكون لي غلام ولم يمسسني بشر ولم أك بغيا قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين ولنجعله آية للناس ورحمة منا وكان أمرا مقضيا صدق الله العظيم. These verses in Surah Al-Maryam are explaining how Maryam got pregnant with Nabiullah Isa alayhi salatu wassalam, because angel Jibril came to Maryam and told him, Allah has ordered you to take in the pregnancy of Isa, but are going to go far away. Okay? When you give birth and you come back, don't talk to anyone. Don't allow anyone to say anything. Right? So this story, as being narrated in Surah Al-Maryam, is similar to the story that they Christians also know about Jesus Christ. So this prompted the king Najash to step down from his throne. Not stepping down as in leaving the throne, no, descend down from his throne. Walked stealthily towards Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, who was by that time shaking and looking at the king eyeball to eyeball. Shaking, knowing where today we are finished. I don't know what I've said. I've just recited from the Quran. So Najash came down and stood by Ja'far ibn Abi Talib, looking him in the eye, a very huge black man looking at a very tiny young man. And then he drew a line and said, the difference between my religion and your religion is this line here. Meaning we don't have so much difference. Whatever you are speaking is whatever our books are also speaking. he turned back to the envoys and told them, I'm sorry, gentlemen, I cannot give you these refugees. They are free to live in my land. They are free to worship in my realm. And they are free to do whatever pleases them. Because whatever they are saying is not different from whatever I and my people are saying. And from that time, they lived freely in Abyssinia. Najash went on to become one of the greatest kings. And by the way, he accepted Islam before he died. In his earlier life, he became a Muslim. And when he died, the Prophet ﷺ prayed for him Salatul Janaiza Ghaib. Salatul Janaiza Ghaib is whereby you die somewhere and then people pray for you here. Maybe you die in Kisumu and people in Nairobi hear that so and so has died. So they pray for you, Salatul Janaiz or Salatul Mayyit Al-Ghaib. And this will not be the first and the last time the Prophet will do Salatul Janaiz Ghaib. Okay, another one was not Ghaib per se, but it was the story of Mihjan. Mihjan was the woman that was cleaning the Prophet's mosque. And when he died, the Prophet did not manage to attend her funeral. All right, so when the Prophet heard that Mihjan had already been buried, he went together with some other Sahabas to her grave and he prayed for her. Okay, so there are some things that happen as a blessing to other people. So Mihjan was blessed, Najash was blessed, and he will live in the history of Islam as one of the heroes that really saved Islam and the Prophet ﷺ, despite the fact that he was thought to be not to be straightforward. He was thought to be a very tough leader. But when he heard the word, the ayahs, the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he had to melt down. The way Allah mentions Maryam bint Imran in Surah Maryam, a whole surah that is called Surah Al-Maryam, and the way the surah was being recited to Najash, Najash was just feeling that this is amazing. This is a religion that people are supposed to follow. And we are told he never met the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wa sallam. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.